Alright, look at the cancer on this side. So, I'm cutting it all the way up to right here. Everything behind there is good metal. Everything behind it, everything in front of it's good metal. Everything behind it's not. So, cutting around the cross brace. I'm making, if you can't tell, I'm making a whole bunch of small cuts and trying to take out chunks at a time. And working around all the lines, brake lines and fuel lines, is kind of a chore. So, creating quite a little bit of dust on the ground here, but I am seconds away from getting this girl out. I'm gonna make one more cut from there to there. That'll give me the big chunk out. I want to be able to put my hand underneath it and feel for lines as I'm cutting. I got awfully close cutting this one here and almost going through a fuel line right there. I mean, almost nicking it. I may have touched it, so I'm gonna have to check that out. Hopefully not. Driver's side looks good. Passenger side's not near as good. In fact, I had to cut up higher up the trans tunnel on this side. I'm gonna have to go all the way up here because the cancer goes up higher on this side than it did on the driver's side. Driver's side wasn't up as high. Gotta love rust, man. Okay, so you can kind of see where I'm going here with this. And the lines you have to work around to make sure you don't cut. So, now that I got that through, I can clean some of this stuff up, try to get some fresh metal, and put the spot welds out on this side, put the spot welds out here. Yeah, good fun. Okay, so I just sat the passenger pan in. It's just sitting there, and it fits pretty good in the back for whatever reason. That hump right there doesn't exist on my car, so a little bit of a gap between that area and down in there. You can see clearly that bump doesn't exist. I cut it below that area, and I don't know, maybe that's an automatic thing. You know, it doesn't exist on that side either. It does say 79 to 93 Mustang floor pan. Luckily, I'm not using that anyways. I'm going to be cutting about here anyways. So, anyways, so I have marked all the way up, and I'm glad I didn't cut up any farther because the pan doesn't go near as high on this side as it does on that side. So I've marked it, marked the trans tunnel along where the floor pan sits, so I can use that metal. And I went underneath the car and marked the marked an outline of it. Let's see if we can see this. So this is pretty badly rusted. I think what I'm going to do is, I've marked it here, but this is gone. I mean, this whole area right here is gone. So I don't know. I may just try to put a new piece of metal on it. I'm not sure what to do there yet. But I've marked it here and all the way around, and marked the subframe section here. So anyways, I'll get a chance to pull it out now. And got the pan upside down, and this time I'm not going to forget to weld on the seat brackets. So they go with a tange, or a little flange, towards the back of the car. The back of the car is where the drain is, or the plug. So we'll sit one there. We'll sit one there. I'm going to ground down some of the metal and get it cleaned up. Just kind of tack it in place. We'll get a good tack here and back there. Make sure that it's in the center, you know, on the other side. Okay, somebody online said I could torch this stuff and wipe it off. They would be right. That is awesome. Dang. This stuff was not coming off earlier. Sweet. Hey, listen, it is late, and I have been out here, I don't know, man. I probably put in 6-7 hours today, maybe 8. Dude, maybe more, I don't even know. I spent about 4 hours out here cutting the rust out of the passenger side, and I spent from about 8 to midnight, whatever the case, nobody really cares. The fact is, I got the passenger side pan in, so I have been busted butt on it, and there it is. So it's not going anywhere, that's for sure, and the rust is gone, so that's cool. I don't like the separation in the steel. Old, new, old, new, old, new, but I mean, doesn't matter. It's gonna have a fat mat or dynamat or something, and it's gonna have a carpet over it, so who really gives a shit? I went ahead and just placed the cross member in here to make sure that it lined up from side to side, and it does. So tomorrow, I'll get this guy cleaned up, tacked in. Once that's in, I'm gonna try to fit the seats in and make sure everything bolts up. Pray to God they do. And then I need to get some seam sealer and seam seal all the seams. And then I got some 415. Once it comes in, we're going to do some 415 on probably everything, I guess, just as much as I can to make sure it doesn't rust. So, anyways, I've had enough fun for the day. I'm going to pack it up, let the welds cool off. There goes the seatbelt. So yeah, that's it. So man, I'm pretty stoked that I've got a lot of work done, man. I'm on vacation this week, and I'm gonna have some time to spend not working on the car and hanging out with kiddos and stuff. So that's cool because I got so much work done on the car. So it's midnight and time for a fucking beer. Welding works up a sweat. It gets hot in there. Heat from the welder. not as pretty as it would have been coming out of 4 from the factory, but I mean, it's in there. The rust is gone. That's what really matters.